On this episode of the Bozo podcast, the boys party hard. Dan's leaving Nathan behind, and Nathan's going plus ultra. Welcome to the Bozo Show.
Nathan.
Yes, what's up, Dan Corona, this other person who stars on the show, Bozo Show, along with me, Nathan?
I'm sick of you.
I know.
I'm leaving.
Where are you going to, buddy?
I'm going to Colorado, and I'm never coming back.
Damn right. So what do you have planned for Colorado?
New life, new job,
life. New wife?
New wife, new life, and a new place to live, a new house.
I don't believe you.
I'm never coming back.
I don't think that's how you described it to me at all.
Never come back.
I mean, I don't do I ask, are you paying rent? What are the questions to ask when someone says these
You're
things?
fucked financially because you have to pay for rent all by yourself, because I'm bringing Noah and Seb with me too.
Oh.
You're the only one that's going to live here.
Yeah, wow, that does suck to hear.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing in Colorado? Answer my questions.
I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Colorado with Scarlett, David, and Haley for a week-ish.
Is there like a reason? Is there a celebration, or just like you guys are like, let's go?
Kind of just let's go. We went on vacation to New York to my parents' house last year and did a whole like New York trip, New York City, beach, New York, Long Island beaches, whatever. So this year we're going to Colorado and we're getting an Airbnb and just chilling, going on hikes, seeing the mountains. We're going to go swimming, maybe climbing. I don't really know.
If you go swimming in Colorado weather, I feel like it's got to be cold, right?
Fine. It'll be like a nice 85 day.
I think of Colorado. I think of the mountains, and especially if you're thinking of hiking, I feel like you're going to be like...
Yeah, you come back from the hike all sweaty, and then you go hop in the pool.
Oh,
I don't actually know if our Airbnb has a pool. I don't know anything. I'm literally... like, Scarlett and David planned this trip, or just pretty much just Scarlett. David's driving us there, and I'm just a passenger along for the ride. I'm just there for team vibes, entertainment. I'm just going. So, literally, I have no intel at what I'm going to do there, or what stories we're going to have, or what mischief we're going to get up to. Mm-hmm. But you'll hear about it on the next episode.
That's true. Are you... I guess it's fun. I don't think I've ever gone on a trip with just no plan at all.
Well, I'm sure like Scarlett and Haley or maybe just
Scarlett
yeah,
you get to join along the trip, which is fun. Do you have any? I guess you said you're gonna be doing some Bozo work while you're out there. Any other things, or is it just gonna be full vacation mode?
Pretty much vacation mode. I need a break from this grueling life that we live. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try to do like nothing for my own channel. Like, because I need to like play the game right now. I'm in a process right now where I'm playing through a game. Spoilers. And I'm writing the script as I play it. Mm-hmm. And it takes a while because, script writing is hard. Yeah. So I can't really do that and be on vacation because my PS5 is here at home and I'm not bringing it with me. Yeah. So that does suck. That gives you a little intel. It's PS5
unless you
game.
Bring it along with you and then you guys have little game nights like we have game nights.
It's true. We have been doing game nights.
A lot of game nights and anime nights.
Yeah, I'm definitely not bringing it with me because we're going to be too busy. But I will bring my laptop with me and I will edit Bozo Show on the spare moments that I do have. But
Bozo
speaking of the game nights we've been having, we got a little crazy and decided that we were going to unlock every character in Melee.
Oh yeah, we did do that. Honestly, I had so much fun doing that.
I know.
I'm glad that we have GameCube nights.
We should keep going.
That was a starter of the GameCube night.
Yeah, we need to keep going because I want to get all the trophies in the game.
We're close. We have over 200.
We're not close.
There's 240.
Yeah, but there's a lot of trophies that are like involved doing some random bullshit. We have to like...
Well, that's when the grind starts. That's when we get the to-do list. And then we're like, these are the last 4 things that we have to do in order to unlock all the
We need to
trophies.
continue doing... We did adventure mode with every character, but we need to beat classic mode and then all-star mode, which we're not even close. So we need to get back on the grind.
I love doing all-star mode on very hard just because
it just doesn't work.
It's so brutal.
It's too hard.
It's incredibly brutal, and I get like 3 lives in, and I'm fucking dead, and I'm just like, what? How do you do this?
You just got to be fucking Mango or something. Well, the furthest I got was I used Ganondorf just because he has a high damage output, and I got to like the second 1v2 battle. So I beat 1v2 and then lost the second 1v2, lost all my lives. But it's fucking difficult, man.
Yeah. We also started playing Windwaker.
True. We only played one session of Windwaker. That's been like the latest one. And then we got a little sidetracked because we're playing fucking you, Mr. Anime Boy.
Boku no Hero Academia.
Yeah, so Nathan, one day, okay, we have to backtrack a little bit here. The reason we were trying to get every character in Melee, even though I have a game, I literally have a card that has all the characters already.
Real. Yeah.
But Nathan, on his memory card, we were trying to get all the characters because we had a party at our house for the first time.
For the notorious Noah Lang.
Noah Lang's birthday party. Neg TM had a birthday, and he turned ancient.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a first party in this house, officially.
Yeah, it was nice. Since, I mean, I moved in, like, now 2 months ago, and I didn't even move in for the first 2 months. So, like, we've been living here, technically all of us, for
5 months?
6 months?
Well, together only, like, 2 months. But, like,
yeah.
When we moved in initially, when we first got the house, it was, like, in March, so it's been like 5 months.
No housewarming party. This is the first official party.
Well, we had no furniture and no money
Yes.
after, because you have to pay for like the fucking security deposits and shit like that, and we're all fucking broke. So we had no money, so we had no furniture, and it wouldn't have been a good party if we had it immediately.
Yeah, it would not have everyone just be standing
In the middle of
around.
nowhere,
I
no
think we pulled
seats.
together the party pretty well.
Yeah, since then we've got a bunch of furniture. Our house is like decorated, feels like a home. We got a nice like backyard with a little deck that people can hang out on.
We got the 3 major games of every party, which is
True.
beer pong, obviously. Number 2, of course, Melee, of course. And the last one, cornhole.
Well, arguably the third one should have been like Mario Kart or something.
Cornhole.
Or some Switch game, which is usually what happens at the party. There's a Switch game, beer pong, and
We
then
could have set
Melee
the TV up as that, but instead we put the TV playing trains.
True.
Because Noah Lang...
Noah does Train Tuesdays. It's a staple of his stream.
Every Tuesday he puts on trains on the screen and
not
talks to his
anymore.
chat. Every Tuesday.
He doesn't do it anymore.
Every Tuesday.
He's
Follow
washed.
him, negnegtm, at twitch.com.
If you want to see someone not go
Twitch.tv.
live.
Shit. Fuck. I messed up his hyperlink.
Go to twitch.com.
Don't go to twitch.com. I'm pretty sure that sounds like a suspicious link.
It's probably like porn or something.
It's definitely porn.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I would do.
That's what I would do.
If you mistake twitch.tv for twitch.com, you just get blasted with someone's asshole.
Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't actually have
Sirens
any,
go off.
no ads on it. It's literally just like, it's like Goatsy.
And Noah's face. It's Noah's face and Goatsy.
Okay, someone
Side
get
by
on that.
side.
Someone buy twitch.com.
Someone buy twitch.com and change it, please.
Noah
That'd be
Lang
awesome.
Goatsy face.
So we can surprise Noah. That'd be awesome.
Dude, he'd be actually unironically an amazing PR move.
We'd film his reaction and paste it
Top
on.
of LSF,
on YouTube.
streamer figures out what twitch.com is. And it's just all the different streamers on Twitch looking up twitch.com to see Goatsy Noah Lang getting banned.
Fucking God. They'd be like, who the hell is this guy?
And it would work. It would work.
Hey, Noah would get Twitter followers galore overnight.
This is why I need to be part of some company's marketing department.
Get me on the PR team.
Get me in there. We have great ideas.
We know how to celebrate your brand across many different ways.
But other than the party, getting maybe a little noisy, maybe at 2 a.m. somebody went around with a air horn, essentially.
We're going to get to that.
But-
okay, so party starts, right? And no one shows up.
as El Party, it started at 8 p.m. And to be fair, 8 p.m. is an early starting point for
people
parties.
People just show up fashionably late, hour and a half, like 9, 9:30, 10.
I think it started to pick up
it's 10 o'clock. No one's there.
10.
No one's there.
Well, there's like 5 or 6
10
people.
people max there. Because our good friend
Morgan, yay.
had a party at a place called... Should we say it?
I don't know.
It's a public place.
Is it the roller skating?
No, the arcade.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Pinballs. She
I don't even
had
know
a
where
party
it
at
was.
Pinballs. So people went there first, and then the plan was to go... Once Pinballs kind of dies down, they would come to our house afterwards. We were the after party to the Morgue Pie party.
It was another person's birthday party. What are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? And they happened to just be planned on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
But it was funny because it was like 10:30, almost 11 o'clock, and there was still only like 20 people.
The
and
wave hits.
All of a sudden, at this point, I'm like slightly drunk. I'm getting there. And so all of a sudden, people start showing up. It's like, oh, shots. I get a little buzzed at this point, and then like people just start showing up, wave after wave after wave. And then I'm like, like Noah's outside. He's doing his thing. It's his birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know where you were.
I think I played 3 different games of cornhole.
Oh, you were playing a lot of cornhole.
I was playing a lot of cornhole. I'm not gonna lie.
Seb was like schmoozing, perusing all over the place, and then I'm there like standing next to the front door / like in the like the living room area, being like, "Oh, welcome to our house, welcome to the party, And then we had this gag where we printed out pictures of Noah
that's
Lang
the best part.
and put them in like a little bowl by the front door, and then hid identical copies of each picture around the house. So when people showed up,
hunt.
they would take a picture of Noah Lang and have to find their match.
Find that picture, yeah. And then what some people did, which we should have instructed them to do because I think it's funny, but when they found it, they just stick it behind the other one. So there's like a few duplicate like pairs next to each other. You can see who found their pair.
There's one on the ceiling right now, like still currently. We haven't even taken them down.
Yeah.
That's just Noah Lang dressed as Rob, like Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
And the other one's just tucked behind it because Robin asked me to stick it on the ceiling. So mid-party, I just like jumped and slapped it on the ceiling, and it's just still there.
Now, I probably took down a good amount of them, but there are just like a few hidden everywhere.
There's a few classics that just
and then
deserve to stay.
Obviously, some people would rehide their own.
So
not even me or Seb who hid them knew where they were.
There's some in spots we don't even know because we didn't even,
there's got to be a few that we
have
don't know
like
about.
a 2-story house, right? And one of them's just like on the wall under the banister, like where you can't reach it from the first floor.
Yeah, when you walk in the front door,
when
you walk in the front door, if you look up, there's like a little balcony that connects the upper floor, like rooms, and you can like in between that, there's just someone.
And there's
stuck
just Winter Noah Lang smiling away.
Yeah, there's one that was hidden in our fireplace in the far back.
Oh, that one's still there.
Which is I don't know how no one noticed that someone was just like halfway through our fireplace, I guess.
Dude, my personal favorite is the one that our friend Davin made from Noah at TwitchCon, and we put it in the bathroom so that when you're peeing, you just see Noah Lang, and it's a black and white picture of Noah Lang sitting drunk or whatever at the Airbnb in Vegas from TwitchCon, and it has like quotes. What is it?
Not all bitches are women, but all women are bitches.
Yeah, so when you go to take a pee at the party in the downstairs bathroom, you just see that.
And then it also would say, "Scream if you love Noah."
Oh yeah. Okay, so we had, along with the pictures that we had printed out and had a little scavenger hunt, we had Noah facts, which we took construction paper, and Seb and you just started drawing little facts about Noah, and one of them in the bathroom was just "Scream if you love Noah Lang." And well, I didn't hear anyone scream.
I didn't hear anyone scream either.
It didn't work.
One of the other Noah Lang facts, which was not really a fact, was just League of Legends with the heart around it that we stuck on the wall.
Yeah, it was more so like things about Noah Lang, not necessarily facts.
None of the things were true.
Yeah, the actual facts, quote unquote, none of them were true, but they were funny. Like one of them said, Noah Lang has 5 DUIs.
And I just hung it up, and I just wanted to see who would believe it. I wanted to get people to go up and start asking him random questions. Like one of them was Noah Lang has green eyes ?
Yeah, he has like the bluest eyes.
I just want to really drunk people to go up to Noah and be like, "Wait, let me look at you. Let me look at the light. Look at the light."
my favorite, which is still hung up in the kitchen, is Noah is AFAB.
Yeah, assigned female at birth.
Which is, again, not true.
Not true.
But it was really funny.
He didn't know what it was either. He was like, "Was it me?"
Everyone was just like, "Oh, is that true?" Like, no.
No. That one has stayed up.
Yeah, that one has
not gone
permanent.
down yet.
There's a lot of them are probably permanent. We'll probably be finding Noah Lang's time.
At this point, after my first roundabout, because I just wanted to make sure that when you entered our house, we didn't look like psychopaths who had just like 1,000 pictures. I can tolerate a few pictures because at least when I walk around my house now, I don't notice them.
Yeah, I don't see that. There's one on the floor that's Noah Lang crying. That's just in the living room on the floor.
I noticed that when I was getting my water, and
that fall from somewhere? I feel like that wasn't there yesterday.
I think it was left there, like somebody was moving it. But I'm just gonna.
I know when we were cleaning up
that there for sure.
When we were cleaning up, I threw a bunch out. Yeah, I got rid of them, a lot of them. But
eventually, we can't have our house be head to toe decorated in Noah Lang's.
No, that'd be a little cringe.
Just a little cringe, but like the one on the ceiling, that's fine.
Is the one on the ceiling fan still there?
Is it on there?
I don't know. That was the hardest one to find because the ceiling fan was on during the party.
Yeah,
and people couldn't find that.
I turned
Noah
it
Lang.
off because I felt like it was doing too much damage. Like people were going crazy. They were like, "It's in the kitchen. I know it's in the kitchen." It's like you can't physically see it.
Some people were like really like, I need to find this. I need to. And then other people like E-Rob were like, what is the fucking point of this?
Why?
I tried
Okay.
to explain it to him, and he was like, all right. And he put his shit down and then went outside and started playing beer pong, which was really funny.
I think that it's good that we had the variety, just the option. To be fair, don't know why he took it if he didn't know what it was when he saw it.
Well, he came in, went straight to the backyard, and then his friends were like, "Go grab a picture," and then he went back inside and grabbed one, and he was like, "What the fuck do I do with this?" And I was like, "Oh, you gotta like find your matching thing," and he was like, "Oh, cool," and then he went outside and put it down and started playing beer pong. So he didn't fucking care.
It was a fun party though. I kind of just played really honestly. It was just a lot of a cornhole.
Yeah,
I drank a lot, played cornhole. Went back inside for maybe a little bit. Anytime I'd go back inside, it would just be like shots, and I'd be like, okay. And then I'd be like, all right, guess I'll play more cornhole.
Well, I was like, I felt like I was the only one hosting. I don't know. I guess I was in my own head or something. But I was like, people were coming. I would show them around the house. Then like people would ask me like change the music, or people would be like, hey, can you like, can we go up in your room? And because some people like a little bit of quiet.
Yeah.
During the party, like we call
the
it
quiet space.
Call it the quiet space. We used to call it the what do we call it in our old house? The Kumbaya room.
Oh.
Where we set up a bunch of blankets, and then people who wanted to break from the party could just go like lay down and chill. But yeah, I had our friend Brian commandeer my room so that people could go hang out and chill if they wanted to, instead of being in the loud, because it was loud downstairs.
Yeah.
Because we don't exactly have like the biggest like floor plan. So everyone was kind of just like either crammed into the space or in our backyard.
Yeah. For the space that we have, I think it feels big.
It's cozy. It definitely like, makes everyone like interact
all
with each
the
other.
rooms are upstairs, so the downstairs is completely just
Living
communal
space,
area.
yeah.
So it's really nice for the party because you don't have like people walking around and seeing a bunch of rooms and stuff. Because I think that's like an issue with a lot of parties is people feel like they can't walk around.
Yeah.
So at least very easy to be like anywhere downstairs, you're good.
And we have a really nice like
backyard's
backyard
good
table
size,
chair area with
yeah.
like a roof over it, and then like a little back deck, and we had like lights set up outside so you can see everything. Like
I got my gamer lights. No, they're just like the tiny
little
studio
flat
lights.
Panel lights to light up the backyard, the beer pong table.
It worked well enough though. They have good battery too, so I didn't have to keep them plugged in the entire time.
Yeah.
But
that was just wave one.
that was wave one. The second wave was
The second wave came at like 12:30. Or no, it was like
it was late. It was like 11 past 11.
Sick Nasty showed up and was like, "Dude, is this all the beer you have?" And I was like, yeah." And then he was like, "You got to get more. There's more coming. There's like everyone's coming." And I was like, "What?" He stressed me the fuck out. So I knew the one person I knew that was sober there was Scarlett, because she was like DDing for David, and because David was getting fucking drunk. So
I know he's on my cornhole team.
yeah, I can imagine that didn't go well.
No, we did pretty good. Listen, once you get he wasn't on my cornhole team. He was playing against me, but because this 2-player cornhole, he just stood next to me. So we were just talking the entire time. Definitely did. It was like a reverse sweep. It started where they went like super crazy. Like I'm talking like 2 holes in a row. And then they land on one, which holes are 3 points, and just landing on the board's
your
one.
Your teammate's supposed to stay on the opposite side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I said David was my teammate, but he was standing next to me because he wasn't.
So he wasn't your teammate.
He wasn't my teammate. That's why I corrected myself. You just didn't hear me when I corrected myself. Okay. Typical man.
So he's not your teammate.
He's not my teammate. He's my enemy. But we chatted a lot because he was like standing next to each other playing cornhole with me. Yeah.
He wasn't your teammate. He was being your boo.
He's being my boo.
But David actually came with us when I asked Scarlett to drive me to the gas station to get more beer, because I was like, "Scarlett, we gotta go get more beer." And it was like 11:55 in the gas station, and like most stores close at midnight. So I'm like, "We gotta go now," and we like sprint outside, and David sees me and Scarlett sprinting out the front door, and he's like, "I'm coming too," and we hop in her car, and she just whips it to like the gas station down the block, and I go in. It's like 11:58. I first of all, I just did my like license, switching it from New York to Texas.
Temp.
So I have a piece of paper that is currently my license right now, not an actual fucking ID.
Yeah.
So I walk in with like my phone and wallet in my hand, and like I think I had my keys or something on me. I had like 3 things and a piece of paper in my hand.
Yeah.
because I didn't have. I guess I don't know why I wasn't using my pockets, but I run to the back of the store. I literally use 2 fingers to carry 2 entire like 12-pack cases of Twisted Tea, and then my other hand with all my phone, wallet, and keys in it has a fucking thing of White Claw.
Yeah.
And I walk to the front and I go boom, and he's like, look, the guy looks at me and he's like, ID, and I'm like, piece of paper, down on the counter. He's like, where the fuck is it? Okay, whatever. And then he scans the things, and it's like, I already paid like $60 for the initial beer at Walmart.
Yeah.
And then $50 for the liquor or whatever it was, and then this is like another $50 or whatever it was for these drinks.
I still feel like you should have just. I don't think you had to go get as much beer as you did. You got so much. Sheesh.
You get it, and then as soon as we leave the gas station, like as soon as I go back in the car, the guy shuts the lights off and everything.
Oh, he's like done.
He's like fucking get out of my store.
Yeah.
So we go back to the party, and then I'm like, I place the beer down, and then there's like twice as many people there than when I left for the gas station. I'm like, fuck. And it's like, it's not like, I mean, it's people we know, but not like that well. Like it's like Sear was there. OTK Sear. Russell showed up with Jimmy.
I think you know
and
Russell more than I do. I don't really talk to him that much.
Russell's cool. I like Russell.
Yeah.
But it's like, I am glad I got the beer, because the next morning when we woke up to clean up, there was like 2 cans left.
Oh no! I mean, it was all used.
Yeah.
My thing is, I was like, we didn't run out of like mixers and stuff. I don't know. I was like, you were like, you were so stressed with all this going on. I was like, dude, I was like, dude, calm down. He's like, I spent so much money. I got so much more beer. And I'm like, it's like 11:40 and you ran out to get more beer. It's like if people show up super late and there's no beer, that's usually most people's problem.
People didn't leave till like
I know
3 a.m. Like like I think Ariel was the last one there, and she was getting an Uber, and she was there till like 3:30 or something like that.
That was my thing. You were saying like I was trying to be a good host. My trying to be a good host was just I'm not gonna fall asleep until, and I had to tap in eventually.
I stayed up and said goodbye to everybody, and I waited till like Ariel was like in her Uber, and then I went to sleep like after that. Like I was like trying to just like say thank you to everyone for coming or whatever, and just host, because it's Noah's birthday. I'm not gonna make him do it, and like Seb's a fucking comic book character. He's not gonna fucking do it, and you're Mr. Eepers. Oh
yeah, because I normally get tired at like 10.
So someone's gotta fucking someone's gotta carry the boats, Nathan.
I carried it for a while.
I was carrying them boats the whole time.
I got really sleepy. I got sleepy. There were like 10 people left, and they were all just standing having a conversation, and I'm just like, all right, either I get involved for like another 2-hour long conversation, or I go to bed.
And you went to bed.
I went to bed.
Left me.
Yeah, it was like 2 or 3 a.m. at least. Actually, no, it's probably even later.
It was like 3:30 or something like that, like 3:15.
Ridiculous for me. Ridiculous. Can't stay up that late. Not for me.
Between the end of the party and the second wave of people showing up, we had at like 1:30, I think.
Yeah.
Seb has this stupid fucking thing.
It's like an air horn, but it's electronic, but it's put together with like batteries.
You ever see like a school announcements thing where it's like one of those like megaphones?
Oh, it's a megaphone.
It's like a megaphone that has a D-volt battery taped to it.
Some weird hot wire type stuff.
And when you squeeze the metal together, it makes a siren sound like woo 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 woo.
Really loud.
Really fucking loud. And it was in the garage, just inconspicuously in the corner.
Which I said before the party started, I'm like, we should lock the garage. And I think it was like, it's fine.
It's whatever. I didn't expect anyone to go in the garage and start fucking snooping around. But of course, Western Lee.
You got docs, bitch. We're coming for you.
Okay, Wesley is... Okay, I'm friends... This is a non-streamer person, right?
Yeah.
I'm friends with Scarlett and David that I met through working with them at my company. Scarlett's best friend, who I know very well, her and her boyfriend, Haley and Wesley, are 2 people that I met through Scarlett.
Yep.
That I'm like, they're very cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wesley gets friends. A little. He becomes a golden retriever when he's drunk. Is like big. He's a big, tall guy with a mustache. He wears a cowboy hat, and he's full on like Southern Texan kind of guy.
Yeah.
But he's a sweetheart. But I guess he wandered into the garage somehow, or maybe we don't know. Seb might have fucking tipped him off to it or something.
I swear Seb might have drunkenly
done that, but
tipped him off. He'll deny it, but he definitely might have.
all of a sudden, I'm outside and I'm having a conversation with people, and it's like a still like kind of loud conversation, but nothing like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then Wesley comes outside and goes, "Hey Dan, look what I found," and he goes, "Woo, woo, woo!" Starts fucking sirening, and I'm like, "Hey, fucking cut it out inside!" I like snapped at him. I was like, inside, like a dog, and he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry," and he goes back inside, and then like 10 minutes later, I'm upstairs in my room, like talking to the people who are trying to be in the quiet, making sure my room's not getting fucking destroyed, which wasn't gonna happen, but I was just being paranoid, and also I was checking in on people. And I come downstairs, and people are leaving, and I hear, "Oh, the cops just came. Dan, did you talk to the cops? The cops just came." I'm like, "What? The fucking cops are here?" So I open the front door, and there's just no one there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What the fuck happened?" And apparently, our friend Zenith, talked to the cops and was like, I don't know what he said. I'm assuming he was just like, "Oh, we're like a lot of people are leaving. Like, don't worry. Like, but we got a noise complaint from probably one of our neighbors.
It must have been the
fucking
fucking
siren. It had
siren
to have been the
going
siren,
on at
'cause,
like 2 a.m.
At from midnight to 2 a.m. there were people outside talking, whatever. We didn't get the cops didn't show up, and then all of a sudden the siren pops up, and the cops are there within like 10-15 minutes. So it had to have been the siren that just like woke someone up, and then they got pissed and called the cops.
And Seb did not take it the right way, in my opinion. His immediate thought was, "Oh, sick, let's go."
Yeah, which is not like to me. I'm like, oh god, like are they gonna? Is our landlord gonna fucking yell at us for hosting a party and having a noise complaint?
Yeah,
like it's because it's not our address.
I'm immediately in the idea of like, all right, we're locking this thing up. If not throwing it away, we're never having this happen again.
Fucking siren.
And then Seb's like,
nice. Our party was sick enough that the cops got called.
He was like,
no,
he's like,
that's
what if
not
we do
good.
This? He's like, every party we need to get this happen at least once. I'm gonna bring my alarm. I'm gonna bring it out every time. It's like no.
I'm like paranoid at this point. I like go to tell everyone to come inside, but I guess everyone already kind of like moved inside after that. Because it all happened when I was upstairs, like the cops showing up. So I'm assuming like maybe Zenith or somebody like ushered everyone inside and told us like I don't know, someone resolved it, and the cops were not there when I went back downstairs. Like the street was pretty much empty. Yeah. So then I was like panicking. I go downstairs. Everyone's back like inside from like not in the backyard anymore. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're probably fine. And then from then on, it was like slowly trickled away. Like
slow is an understatement. I was thinking like the minute that the cops got called, I was like, okay, everyone's clearing out. It's bedtime.
No, that was
and it was like hours later than people actually left.
It was like maybe 1:30, 2 a.m. I don't really know what time it was. That's when the cops were there, and that was like when the first people were starting to leave, and then like a couple people like came and went early on. Yeah, but no, by like from like 2 to 3 a.m. everyone just slowly trickled out, and then it was just me and like Peyton and Ariel, and then everyone else started leaving, and then they finally left.
I guess my perception is also different because I was at that point. It was like the end of the party. I'm already tired and I'm already drunk. It felt like I was there for an eternity. I heard the cops get called. I was just like on the couch. I was like, oh God, I hope someone resolves this. I never really got closure. I was just like, I heard somebody say like, oh no, they're gone. And
Dude,
I'm like,
I don't know
okay, they're gone. And then I'm like, is everyone leaving? And do I tell people to leave? And I'm like, I'm just going to sit on this couch for a little bit. And I think I sat there for the rest of the night until it was way too late, and I'm like, I'm going to bed.
Huge thank you to Zenith for fucking talking to the cops and dealing with that, because I don't know what he said, but apparently he's the cop whisperer.
I think it was a quick thing. If I remember, when he came back inside, he was just like, the guy was just like, hey, you need to keep it down, and he was like, yep, we got it. Well, nothing out of us. Cool. And then the cop just went.
That's good. At least
I'm pretty sure that's how it was.
But I don't know, it's just funny because people were like, oh, the Zenith talked to him. And I was just like, yeah. Oh, okay. I guess we're good. Like, freaked me out.
Big Z's got it covered.
Yeah. But then woke up the next morning and our windowsill was broken.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you heard about Wesley. Do you want to hear about one of our other friends?
So, remember when I said that Wesley and Haley were introduced to us from Scarlett and David.
Mm-hmm.
Well, David is also another fucking golden retriever drunk who is just a fucking idiot and a like fully energetic idiot. So he got a hold of one of the Noah Lang pictures and he wanted to stick it someplace that we couldn't get it down easily. And we have like high ceilings in between our first floor and second floor.
Yeah,
like
we have a stairwell that has like a really
it's
high
from
wall.
the first floor ground to the second floor ceiling. It's like an open area where you can just see the second floor ceiling.
Yeah.
So in the stairwell, David was going to jump off of the windowsill and stick the tape of the picture really high up above the windows on the staircase so that we couldn't get it down easily and it would give us trouble. But David snapped the entire windowsill off.
Yeah. He got the picture up though. It wasn't on the way up.
On the way down?
Was
Did you see it?
No, he just told me
okay.
when I asked him. It was still the force of him jumping up, slapping, and on the way down, that's when it
cracked the shit.
Didn't
out of
really
it.
like it landing back on the
God,
the windowsill's like this thick and it's obviously wood. So I don't know why he thought to jump on it.
In the moment, I was just like, dude, whatever. Like I don't know why I don't like overreact in the moment, but the next morning I was like, you're such a fucking idiot. But he did come over on Sunday after he worked
after the
Sunday
incident.
morning. But David is a carpenter. Not by like
woodwork.
trade, but he's gone to school for woodworking and he has a passion for like craftsmanship.
Yeah.
So he came over and he wood glued it back on and like sanded it down and fixed it basically. Yeah. Which is super nice of him. He spent like all afternoon here.
It's not solid wood. It has wood glue, so it's less stable, but it looks fine.
Yeah, it looks perfectly fine. I'm sure it's like pretty stable now, but I wouldn't step on it.
I'm not
like
stepping on it.
David did. But that Sunday when David was here all day is how we started getting into
My
the
Hero
whole house watching My Hero Academia.
Because he was there, I just kind of, my room's the first one when you go on top of the stair, like when you actually get up the stairwell. So I just was there with the door open and I was streaming, quote unquote, to my TV. Because when you open my door to my room, I have like a big TV that takes up essentially like you're just going to see it when you go in the room. It's really big. It's like a 60-inch TV. And so I was just broadcasting My Hero Academia to the TV along with whatever game I was playing, really tiny in the bottom left. And I was essentially just doing a shitty stream.
A shitty watch along.
I even actually added like fake text that was like freeanime.com.
Did you get rolling text across the entire screen that was just like changing as we were watching the episode by episode?
I just wanted to give them a little bit of a feeling that they are pirating My Hero.
So basically, when we woke up on Sunday, it was like 10 a.m. and I woke up to fucking rain just smacking against my window right here. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I get up out of bed and I'm like, shit, we had a party last night. Is there anything in the backyard that is potentially gonna get damaged because it's pouring? And we had we had the table with beer pong set up out from under the awning and whatever. And I leave my room and Noah at the same exact time exits his room and he goes, dude, I think Nathan's lights are outside, which they were.
They definitely were. I definitely just went to bed. I did not think about them.
Your panel lights were just on the back deck and we go out there, we rush downstairs and Seb follows behind us and we bring in your lights and like dry them off and they work still, thankfully. But then we were all up and it was like 10:30 and we were just like chilling in the chairs under the awning, just like watching the rain go. It was kind of peaceful. We were all hungover as fuck. And then I think I went back to my room for a little while, and then I went downstairs to get. I went at some point around like noon.
Yeah.
I went downstairs to get water, and I just hear like someone just fucking yakking, and at first I thought it was Noah, but then as I'm like going downstairs, I'm like giggling to myself, like, oh, so fucking Noah Lang, man, had a crazy birthday, he's throwing up now, and then I all I hear is, oh God, why? Why? Please God, why? it's Seb whimpering while he's like dry heaving. He's like wondering what went wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it was the crazy amount of alcohol you drank last night, Seb. I don't know, but he was like fucking clamoring for like whimpering to God. Why is he throwing up? It was so funny. And then like of course like David shows up and I'm telling him about it and he's fucking cracking up. But yeah, that like everyone was just like super hungover, and because David was over, everyone kind of just wanted to chill in a public space, hang out with David while he worked. And the most convenient place for that was just at the top of the stairs in your room. Yeah, so Nathan was at his desk and Nathan was gaming, and then he has a chair in his room that he uses as a nightstand.
Yeah, I don't have a nightstand yet. So it's my bed, and then to the left there's also another
folding chair.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in the folding chair watching the TV, and then like Seb's on the edge of the bed watching the actual monitor with My Hero, and then Noah was deep in the corner watching My Hero.
Yeah, because I have a corner bed, so he isn't deep in there wedged.
And then David, in between, waiting for the glue to dry and like stuff like that, he was just coming up and laying on the far side of the bed against the window. And we were just like all Nathan's room is like pretty small. It's just like a square.
Yeah.
Like the bed, it's like one little hallway.
It's probably like
walking.
10 foot by 10 foot.
Yeah.
Maybe even that's a stretch.
So we're all just like snuggled up into this room watching My Hero. And we did that, I shit you not, from like 2 p.m. to like
all day
10 p.m.
It was a long day of just all of us just essentially sitting watching My Hero, and then David every once in a while coming back in and being like, "Yo, what up, guys? Checking the progress of the wood."
It was so extensive that I had a hockey game at like 6:00. I went and played the hockey game and came back, and they were still watching the series, and I just sat back down and kept watching it with them.
I think we watched like all of season 2 except for the last like 2 episodes, and then I just figured like it was fun hangout time. Then later, like the next day, I was just watching My Hero on my phone, and then I think you guys were all downstairs, or like one or two of you were.
Yeah, we were like,
"What the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you doing?"
Watching without us?
Well, you started it halfway through season 2. You don't even know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened in season 1. To be honest, I don't even need to know.
Yeah,
but yeah, like at 10 p.m. we got to the end of like an arc or something, and we were like, all right, we should probably clean up now.
Yeah, so we actually cleaned up the house at night,
which didn't take too long, surprisingly.
No,
there was cans and shit everywhere.
Hands everywhere, so we filled the trash bags really quick.
Yeah.
After the trash was out of the way, not much was like misplaced or like spilled. So.
Everyone was pretty nice and respectful with keeping our house as clean as possible, regardless of the cans and stuff. But easy cleanup, and then pretty smooth parties. I hope Noah Lang had a good time.
Yeah,
because I was fucking stressed out. It was a stressful.
Yeah, you're talking about how stressed you are. I'm like, oh no, it's chilling.
It's fucking crazy, man.
And then we continue to watch My Hero. We finished season 4. We can't wait for season 5, guys. Yeah. I've been asking them to watch again, because now whenever I watch it on my own, they get pissed. Except for the movies, they let me watch the movies.
We played literally one like session of Windwaker.
Oh, that's all. And it got replaced by My Hero.
Yeah, we stopped playing Melee after the party because it's like we already got all the characters, and so now it's just trophy grind, which we'll get back to at some point. But we played like one session of Wind Waker. I think each area we traded off. So like Nathan, who's never played the game before, started on Outset Island and did that whole thing,
the opening sequence.
Then Noah did the Forsaken Fortress sequence.
It's like a prison break sequence where we like you can get caught and reset, and it was like, watch this, I know this, and he reset like 4 or 5 times, and I'm like, I don't know.
Well, before the first time he got caught, I was like, oh, is he gonna go to horny jail? And then I was like, watching him do it, and I was like, there's no way he's not gonna get like I remember the AI being very fucking stubborn in this fucking game, and then sure enough, like. He's like he tries to move a little bit too close to a guy behind him because he thinks he's safe because he's behind the guy, but they like react if you're in their vicinity, even if you're like not in their vision. And the guy just fucking turned around and he went to the little jail.
And then he kept getting caught, and he's just like, man, this game's bullshit.
Well, he forgot to turn off the one of the 3 lights that you need to in order to like ascend the tower to get to the end of the fucking area.
Oh, and he just got lost at some point because he was like, I know where I'm going. He dropped down, and he ended up back at the exact same spot that he dropped down from.
It is kind of confusing because it's like a central area and then like a big spiral that leads to the tower, but like the spiral has like a bottom floor and a top floor, and then outside the castle walls have like different like ladders to get to the top of like where the lights are posted on top of the walls and stuff. So it is kind of like a confusing area, but Yeah, he got all the way, he turned off 2 of the 3 lights, went all the way up to the tower, and then like got spotted and thrown in jail because one of the lights was just blocking his path. So then he had to like refigure out how to go on the lights, and then he fucking went the wrong way and got caught again. And
It took so long for a game that he was like, I know this place. It's gonna be easy in and out. I like that we have a bunch of different games though that we can, or like things. And now we got My Hero that we can put on.
Yeah.
We got Sunshine that we've been slowly but steadily making progress
Oh,
on.
true. We were playing a lot of Super Mario Sunshine.
Sunshine's one of my
Seb
all-time
fucking
favorite
hates
games.
it.
He hates it so bad. Seb hates it, but I love whenever we get to like a notoriously like fucked up stage.
We're just
We're
like, here goes Seb.
Seb,
You
I
have to
need to
experience
know what
this.
you know this is like. And at this point now he knows.
He's like, I don't want to play. I don't
Yeah.
want to. You guys can play. I don't want to play.
He knows the fucking shit that can be like pinballs or whatever pachinko level in Mario Sunshine. He fucking hated the pachinko level. I had the best time. I was like, oh, let's go.
Dude,
pachinko.
I love the jankiness. It's not for everybody, right? Platforming's not for everybody, right? Seb's just a little baby back CS only gamer, so
yeah. CS with the boys just gonna be terrible.
Only me and Seb would like that, just to be clear. Noah would hate that, and you wouldn't like that.
I think I wouldn't like it because I'd be playing with you guys. You guys would be like, you fucking
Dude,
suck.
No, it only gets bad when you throw like Sick and Gurf into the mix, and then it's like, well, Gurf is fine, but Sick and Seb together is just, they'll start team killing each other and just getting mad at each other. Because Sick will try to like IGL, and then Seb will not listen, and then Sick will like, because he's not listening, start to like troll him by like throwing grenades at him or like shoot him or like gaslight him for not playing with the team, and then Seb will start yelling, and then Seb will kill him, and then it's just like they butt heads, and then I'm just sitting there fragging out like, come on guys, let's fucking win.
One of my favorite moments from when we were watching My Hero for the first time while I was playing games was one of the games I played for a little bit was Valorant, and I would do my mic can pick up like anything, so whenever people would talk, I'd hold down voice comms, and all the goon squad
we were yelling at people in game there was one time, one of the games you were in with a girl, and the guys were trying to like riz him up, and I was like, you put the mic on, I was like, is this Riz? And then Seb was like, go fuck yourself, asshole. Just yelling at them. Oh, it was funny.
It was very fun having it. I'd just be like, if you ever want to say something, just anyone sitting down just had to say the word button, and I just hold down the voice button for whatever they wanted to say to the random people playing Valorant.
This one guy was like fucking talking shit, and I was like, you're in silver, buddy, shut the fuck up.
Oh no, that's my favorite thing whenever I play and anyone talks shit, because I'm just like, we're
in silver.
all
we're all
shit.
bad.
We're all so bad at this game. Like I don't know where this comes from. I think that's how you know you have an issue is when you're raging at a game, or when you're like, "What? You're all so fucking shit," but you're literally at the bottom tier of what you could possibly play.
You are fucking locked in on this Minecraft. That's why you were not looking at me.
No,
You've
what do
been
you
looking
mean?
at this the whole time.
They don't know. They don't know that I'm looking at Minecraft and not
they're
at you.
gonna see the camera POV of you going like this.
No, they can they see. Okay, I'm looking at Dan, looking at Minecraft, looking at Dan.
Just watching this guy.
I kind of like this. I wish we should have this on every time.
Yeah. Dude, you're kind of talking like better than normal.
I got something to focus on, you know.
So your words are just rolling naturally. Maybe that's what you need.
It gives me a little break to think about what I'm gonna say. I'm just like, ooh, Wheatfield. Oh, Wheatfield. That reminds me of Valorant. Reminds me of the moment. And then
how does a Wheatfield remind you of Valorant?
I'm just trying to justify it. I just want this. I don't want this to go. There's no justification.
You're just like the attention span is just crazy.
Well, he's got Optifine. He just zoomed in.
Okay. All right. Jesus Christ. Dude, when we were like after the fucking Noah catastrophe in the Forbidden Fortress, I took over to play Windfall Island and got to do all the little side quests, or at least the start of most of the side quests in the game. And then Seb was he disappeared. He didn't want to fucking join Windwaker because he could have got to do Dragon Roost, but we stopped at Dragon Roost because everyone went to bed. But
yeah, it got too late for him.
Yeah, and now we replaced it with My Hero, which we finished season.
We finished season 4. We're going on to season 5, I think. Or did we go to season 5?
I think season 5's the one that we just watched with the fucking concert.
Oh yeah, we watched the filler arc.
Yeah, the filler arc. So okay, I don't know where I was, but I missed the entire like the alleged best arc of the fucking series.
Yeah, he missed
so far.
That's when he missed the part where it's them rescuing the kidnapped girl whose power is to take away people's powers.
Yeah, but like in my head, I watched like whatever the arc was before, and then I come back to oh, they're all fucking injured and they rescue this girl. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And then like, because the show just does so many little flashbacks when the characters are talking about how they feel about the fucking battle, I was like, okay, I saw what happened, but I missed all the epicness of it. Like the guy that died, I don't even know who he was. I guess he was like All Might's old sidekick or some shit like that.
No. The All for One?
No, the fucking the green haired with the blonde streaks doctor glasses guy.
Oh, yeah, that's his. That was his old sidekick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he fucking just died.
He did die. R.I.P. to him.
But then I was like, all right, cool, new arc. What happens next? And it just goes into a fucking filler arc where they're like setting up for some festival.
We're gonna set up for the festival because we need to know what it's like to be kids again.
Which it was, I don't know. It was a fine
not.
arc.
It's not. I mean,
fun.
like, if Slice of Life is a whole series of anime, where like,
true.
so
it was very
it's just Slice of Life,
dude. And then we'd made a dance routine for the intro sequence.
We could throw it on screen.
Oh,
it's not gonna have any audio, but it's just.
Okay, so I spearheaded this. I don't know why I'm embarrassed. I made up the dance routine. Okay.
Yeah, you were the one who was in charge of everything.
I came back from hockey or something. I don't know what day was this.
That was like 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Saturday night.
Saturday.
I was I think I just had Wendy's or something. I just had dinner. I had food in me, so I was all hyper.
Yeah.
And like I kept doing this thing where when something funny or cool would happen, I go, oh, I'd gasp and then I'd start hitting Seb. So the intro came out at one point and I started fucking like bouncing up and down like this and fucking slapping Seb. And then all of a sudden I just started doing like dances like this and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then like Noah started copying me and did like a little thing at the end when it like does like the ding for the end. He did like a little jump.
Yeah, Mario jump freeze frame.
Yeah. So then like as we watched like 20 episodes or something.
Oh yeah, no, we watched an entire series.
But as like the last like end of the season started coming on, we had like a whole routine where it was like this, and then it was like punch, and then out, and then we did like kicks and stuff.
You did kicks, you did the freestyle right before the end.
Yeah, and then the dramatic part where you do like this, and then you go. It was sick.
It was really fun.
It was very cringe though. And then Noah decided to take a video and I was like, oh god.
Well, I had to record it. He started the video and then handed it to me. And he's like, we're gonna want this, trust me.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Just gotta lean into it. Just gotta send it.
I just wanna we should all just be little gamers together in the downstairs forever.
It started off because it was while we would take turns playing Melee, we would edit.
Yeah.
Like on the side, and then when it was our turn, we play, and then we go back to editing.
We should do it tonight. Imagine I edit and we just as long as you guys don't do the thing where you scream at the top of your lungs when the episode ends.
Well, let's not watch. Let's play a game then instead and play My Hero. Yeah, so when the episode would end, Nathan's phone was charging or something across the room. Yeah. And he was laying on the floor in front of the TV. And when it would end, we'd be like, Nathan, hurry up! Hurry! Nathan! And
I also was getting progressively more drunk as the night would go on.
Dude, we were doing the fucking the drinking game. You know, like the Pirates Harry Potter drinking game that we talked about last week?
Anytime
we were
doing that hero.
Anytime they said the word hero, we would have to take a swig of whatever we were drinking. Which I had like the mini Michelobs and they weren't strong, so I didn't really get drunk. But you were drinking a fucking Buzzball.
Yeah, it was also from the party. I was like, well, we're gonna get rid of this, I guess. It's just sitting here. I was like, what alcohol do we even have for hero alcohol drinking game?
Yeah. So then Nathan started getting even more sluggish to get the next episode, and then I was just hitting a note and holding it for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, at some point you would scream no stop until I started the episode. I'm just like, Jesus.
And then we were like, we're just gonna get another noise complaint, like it's just gonna happen.
Yeah,
like there's all the fucking screaming for the next episode.
Listen, gamers have to game, anime watchers have to anime. I think there's something very beautiful about all of us spending time together as a family.
Yeah, we were a family, but we definitely need to play more Windwaker. And also,
Sandland.
We need to play fucking Sandland. Okay, so picture this, all right?
Picturing.
We sent an order to Walmart to pick up the pictures.
78 pictures
for Noah's party.
Man. Yeah.
78 pictures so we could do the scavenger hunt. And while we're waiting for an employee to come to the desk because it was late, which by the way, the fucking printer's only open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So we were there at like 10 p.m. So we didn't even get the pictures. We had to go back the next morning.
Yeah, we did.
It's a waste of time. But we're in Walmart and we're bored because we're waiting for an employee to show up. And it's in the technology area. Yeah. So I'm walking through the gaming aisles, all right? I'm looking at the Xbox games they have in the cases. I'm looking at the Switch games. All of a sudden, I'm like, I don't even own an Xbox. Why am I in the Xbox fucking aisle. So I go over to the PS5 aisle, the PlayStation
gamer
aisle,
section for real gamers.
and I'm looking at shit, and it's a lot of like, I feel like PlayStation has more like normie shit, like fucking a lot of sports games and fucking stuff like that. But all of a sudden I go to like the clearance section side,
Yeah.
and I see like the most obscure games is like Lego Star Wars, Skywalker Saga, whatever the hell, like fucking just random PS5 games. And all of a sudden I see this cover. I'm like, what the fuck is? I've never seen this shit in my life.
It is exactly what you think it is when you look at the cover too, which I was so hyped to find out. Sandland.
It's literally like an anime cover that looked so fucking like I thought it was like a knockoff dog shit game.
Yeah.
And it's called fucking Sandland. And it turns out that the creator of the IP that is Sandland is Toriyama, who made Dragon Ball Z and fucking Dragon Quest, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm like, what the fuck is Sandland? And why is there a PS5 game of it? And why is there this Toriyama IP that I've never heard of? Not to say that I've never played a Dragon Quest game and I've never watched Dragon Ball Z.
I'm not related to
so
it, but I just figured I figured I'd heard about it. Yeah,
but I know Toriyama's like a fucking huge influential artist. So I'm like, what we gotta fucking investigate. What is Sandland? So we bring up gameplay trailers, and it's this world where the fucking Earth is like post-apocalyptic sort of thing, and the water's all dried up.
Mad Max.
It's kind of like Mad Max, but it's humans and demons working together to try to like survive in this barren desert wasteland and find water or whatever. Yeah. And it's just like it's an open world like
beat 'em up, I think.
Kind of, but there's also like vehicle gameplay. There's like tanks and shit like that.
The cover is like of the game is like this desert tank,
and it's like an adventure like RPG, but not like a JRPG where it's turn-based.
It looks like a lot, but it looks really cool, and I really want to play it to see.
I had the idea that we get Sandland, and we play it and record it downstairs somehow. We wanted to use Parsec on the spare PC.
Yeah, the downstairs
and then
PC.
I could record it on mine. But we wanted to play through Sandland, and then I could make a video that was like fucking Toriyama's greatest IP
game, yeah. The game that you've never heard about.
Yeah, basically.
Sorry, I'm watching them plant in Minecraft. No, don't look over your shoulder. Oh no, wait, the other Minecraft ended the parkour.
That means we're close because my phone fucking died.
I'm so close.
And I don't know what the timer is.
Your phone died? Don't tell them. Don't tell them that we're timing this to know when this ends.
It's that's how you do it. But we have to fucking play Sandland, or otherwise I'm gonna play it by myself and make a video.
I've been waiting. The only thing is Noah doesn't have a power cord to his own PC, which is just like how, and he hasn't ordered a new one, and that's the only thing that's been keeping me like from doing it myself. I just can't turn on the PC. Otherwise, I would have already turned it on. I would have installed. The only one I have is to my PC. I'm not unplugging.
Buy one.
What, me? Buy one for his PC?
And then invoice Noah so that it gets done. This is,
that's true. I probably could just invoice him. And he probably would just be like, okay, fine,
and then we can fucking play Sandland, and I can make a video. That could be my video for this month. I'm already working on another video that I've delayed for a long time. I'm slowly getting through that.
I guess it's still pretty early on in the month
to the end of August. So if we play Sandland and I just write the script as soon as we play, like while we're playing it, then I could potentially, if it's a short game, I could potentially get that video out for August, because I'm trying to do a video a month for the entirety of 2024. So I need to get something for August, and this other video is going to take a long time.
And then we can have like, I think Seb was saying we can just record the audio just in case downstairs, and then it'd be really
funny happens.
You could it'd be like funny donkey moments, and it'd be all of us screaming at Sandland.
Yeah. So I could work into the script moments where I'm like, oh, and then this fucking crazy shit happened, and then throw in our reaction for a second, or like use the reaction as the explanation for certain moments or bits and stuff like that, which is good. Donkey does that. There's some other people who do like a little bit of live recording splices that work into scripts for video essays, which that would be nice.
I've been really wanting to play that game.
No, I want to play it too. Fucking Sandland's hype, and I really want to make a video on it because I feel like who the fuck's talking about it?
The combat looked good. Yeah, Toriyama's already a big. Sorry, we got interrupted by Noah Lang.
Noah
I think.
Lang.
Did he put his cock through the door?
Fucking rat.
I don't know.
Dumbass birthday.
Fuck that bitch.
Got the cops called on us.
Get a fucking power cord for your PC so we can play.
Play fucking Sandland. God damn it. But yeah, that's been our the last like 2 weeks. Noah Lang party. A little bit of game with the boys. My hero. Fucking idiot David and Wesley. Goddamn. Seb M's a bitch. Noah Lang's fucking is also a bitch.
Fuck that guy.
Bozo show
guys.
is
Bozos.
out because my phone died and I don't know how much time we're at. But we're probably at an hour, right?
Bozo show's over!
Why do you scream every time?
Sorry, I don't need to scream. It's just makes me feel happy.